abilities, but everyone has a special talent in which they can believe.
I am a Kidgineer. When I grow up, I'll be an engineer. I am a Kidgineer. When I grow up, I'll be an engineer.
You're watching the Children's Corner. Hi, I'm Olivia Booth. I'm in 4th grade and I'm 9 years old.
If you're happy and you nose, clap your hands. If you're happy and you nose, clap your hands. If you're happy and you nose and your face is so sure. If you're happy and you nose, clap your hands.
Hi, this is John Carrington, and this is Children's Corner, and today's show is a real adventure. Dun, 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 dun. We're going to be with the Kidgineer program. We'll be right back. All right, I'm here with Dr. Bernadette Henson. Doctor, you've done some studies on education and how to make it fun and make it exciting and impactful when children are in an environment like Kidgineer. What have you noticed about the children as they get involved in Kidgineer?
Well, I noticed that children are very interactive with our technology, that they enjoy learning about the science, and that this is very important to our country so that we can become more competitive. President Obama has a 2020 plan where he wants us to outcompete, outgraduate the world. So helping students to get involved in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics is very important to our country. It's very important for us to outcompete the world.
What do you make of the state of science and math in the classroom in America? What do you make?
Well, right now, math and science is not very hands-on. So for most students, it turns them off. So this particular format that is so intensively hands-on really wakes them up. It really piques their curiosity, and we're always happy to see that happen.
All right. Well, it's always nice to have a doctor in the house. So
My pleasure.
We'll be right back with more.
Thank you.
I want to welcome everybody to our Kidgineer Robotics final class and program, and we want to thank you all for signing your kids up, and they've told us each week how much fun they've had in the class, and I know that we told them that after the class ended they could go and build robots, and they'll have to tell their parents to buy them some robot kits, and we really had a great time with them. This session we focused on building 5 robots, and all the kids teamed up in groups of 3, and they learned about how the robots worked. So what I want the kids to do is, they've been reviewing their notes, and these are the smartest Kidgineer students that you'll ever meet. They know all about the motor, they know all about the motion sensor, they know all about the pulley, the worm gear, and they've been studying and reviewing their notes every week. So what we're going to do is do a demonstration of our robots. So each one of you are going to come up. If you like the alligator robot, tell us your name, how old you are, and tell me one thing about the alligator robot that you learned.
Hi, you're watching the Children's Corner and my name is Lauren and I'm 7, 9, goes and years up the mills. Goodbye.
If you're happy and you nose, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you nose, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you nose, and your face is so sure. If you're happy and you nose, clap your feet.
All right, here we are with Ian. And Ian, what is your favorite project in Kidgineer?
Building robots.
Building robots. What is your favorite robot?
The sleeping giant.
The sleeping giant. Why?
Because when you put a man in front of the sensor, the robot, the giant starts waking up.
I think we have a clip of that. Let's watch.
We're going to look at the sleeping giant robot that they put together. Now, what happens if this particular robot is not connected to the computer? What's going to happen? It's not going to move? Okay, so the robot is connected. And let's see, what is this right here? the sensor. So that means that something has to walk in front of it for this to work. So do we have anything to walk in front of it?
No, but
Oh, we have the little man? Okay, we have the little man. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start the program, and then we're going to listen and just see what happens. So get back.
I can't really see.
Can you see now? So right now we have a sleeping giant robot. The robot doesn't sense anything because there's no movement in front of the motion sensor. Well, this came loose, but what happened was, as soon as the motion was detected by the motion sensor, the giant woke up and stopped snoring. So let's give him a hand for that. Okay, let's make sure you can identify your components. What is this? Okay, and show me the pulley. Okay, and show me the gear. No, right here. Okay, they're getting it correct. Show me the motor. Okay, thank you. Okay, y'all have a seat. Thank you very much.
This is Jordan, and Jordan is learning all about engineering with Kidgineer. And Jordan, this is all yours. It's a little light that you turn on like that, Jordan. You slide that little switch forward like that. That's called mechanical engineering, right? Okay, and when it turns on, there's batteries and wires, so that's electrical engineering, right? All right, so this is all yours. Now, what else did you get from Kidgineers? What did you learn? What did you enjoy the most?
I enjoyed making robots.
Enjoyed making robots. Well, you know something? That's good enough. Thank you. This is Olivia, and Olivia is a Kidgineer. Olivia, what's the funniest thing that's happened to you as a part of Kidgineer?
I have to say that the best thing that's happened is learning all about the robots and the parts, because before this, I didn't really know any of these things about the gears and all that stuff.
All right, well, Olivia, you seem to be a very bright person. What grade are you in?
I'm in 4th grade.
4th grade? Wow, what's the toughest part of being in 4th grade?
Well, academically, I'm not really good in science, but since I've been in Kidgineer, it's been much easier.
I like you. You're a good salesperson. Thank you, Olivia.
You're welcome.
I'm Olivia Booth. I'm in 4th grade and I'm 9 years old.
My name is Gabrielle, and I'm in kindergarten, and I'm in 5.
My name is Eamon and I'm in 2nd grade and I'm 7.
Okay. So let's see, Gabby, you talked about the motion sensor. Point to the motion sensor. Is she right? Where's the motion sensor that knows where the ball is? Let's see, would it be behind the leg? Does that make sense to put the motion sensor back here? No. Let's see, the motion sensor, do you know where it is, Olivia? Right. Because remember, Gabby, we have to roll our ball in front of the sensor, right? And that's what's going to tell the robot to kick. Let's see, who knows where the motor is? Yeah, right. And the motor is connected to what? Right. Now, how does the motor move? Does it move up and down? Does it spin?
Sideways.
It moves sideways?
Clockwise and counterclockwise.
Okay, yeah, it spins around. And let's see, this is the leg that's going to kick. We need a ball. Okay. So, let's see. I'll let you go first and try to roll the ball. Go in front of it. So first so when I start the program, the little leg is going to be waiting for something to walk in front of the sensor or roll in front of the sensor. So now I'm going to start it. Let's see what's going to happen. Okay, it's waiting for the ball to come. Oh, missed it. Okay. Let's see, Gabby, you want to try? Okay, try again. Okay, Olivia, can you do it? Let's see, wait a minute. Okay, go.
Oh, good job. Okay, everybody give them a round of applause.
All right, we have Shelly. Shelly's a volunteer. Shelly, what's the most rewarding part of being a volunteer with Kidgineer?
Getting to see these kids work really hard, and they're super smart, and it's fun to watch them have fun learning different things.
Okay. What do you want to do in the future?
I want to be a physical therapist, and I also want to work with different robots to help with patients who are going through physical therapy.
All right, well, thank you, Shelly. Hey, this is Manisa, and Manisa's having fun here at Kidgineering. So, Manisa, what was the most fun for you?
I'm building the robots and those people from the other school coming here and showing us how they program and what kind of engineering they want to be how they want to be.
All right, what do you want to do when you finish school?
I want to try making robots.
Making robots. That sounds like a good job. All right, well, thank you, Manisa, and we'll be right back with more Kidgineering.
Okay. So this is the drumming monkey. While I'm plugging it in, Namisa, start introducing yourself and saying how old you are.
My name is Namisa. I'm in 4th grade and I'm 10 years old. I'm Julian and I am 5 and I am in kindergarten. My name is Sterling. I'm 7 and I'm in 2nd grade.
Okay, so who can tell me something about the drumming monkey? What did you like about it, Sterling? Speak up so we can hear you.
I liked how it drove.
Okay, what did you like about it?
I like it I don't know.
Just everything. Okay. What did you like? It was funny to you? Okay, well, now this one has something different in it that we talked about. Who studied their notes? Let's see who did their homework. What is this called? We haven't talked about this yet. Amy, you want to come up and help me? It's called a cam. He's right. So this has a couple of cams on the side. Do you remember? How does it work?
It makes the like whatever's attached on top of it makes it go up and down.
That's right. So that's what made our monkey's arms move up and down. Remember? See how it's connected to the arms? What is this? The motor. That's right. See anything else in here we can talk about? Oh, what are those in the front? That's gonna move. What is that called? What's that called? It has teeth. Anybody can help them? Evelyn? The gears, right. They have teeth, right? Okay, so this robot was a little different because when we hit play, it's going to move, right? The motor's going to move, but we had to push buttons on the keyboard. So everybody gets to come over and push a button and see what's going to happen. Okay, so you push A, Julian. Push A. Okay. Push A. Push C. Okay, that's it about the drumming monkey.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above, we're so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. We're the rising stars. Yeah!
So we're here with the Kidgineers, and here's the mom of all the Kidgineers. We have Mrs. Evans.
Yes, thank you for having me. I'm so glad to be here.
I know you're proud of your whole family.
Oh, that is just not the word. I'm just, I don't know what the word is, but I just think they're all so awesome.
All right, now you're an educator.
Yes, I am.
What part of this program do you feel is most vital for our young people? I mean, I know you're a teacher, but what is the part that helps all the youngsters who are involved in Kidgineering?
I think the part that helps most of the youngsters, all of them, is the awareness that there is engineering out here, and there are all different kinds of engineering, and they make sure that the children are engrossed in every different facet, from mechanical to electrical to robotics to all types of engineering. And the children are just so smart. They're so bright, and they're from kindergarten to 5th grade.
Well, you've got that enthusiasm.
My.
What advice do you have for parents to encourage your children to enjoy school and get the most out of it?
I think that parents are doing exactly what they should be doing with the Kidgineer program. They are supportive of their children. They bring them out. They make sure that they do what they're supposed to do, and they continue to encourage them to be the best they can be.
Well, I want to thank you, Mrs. Evans. You are a real spark plug for the Kidgineer program.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.
All right, we're back with the Kidgineers, and this is Judge Paula Harrison. And of course, Judge, what do you make of this Kidgineer program?
It's fabulous. We've been attending the final session of each program. This is our third one. We've done 2 of them with the robotics and 1 with the electricity, where the kids did the houses and they were wired for doorbells and ceiling fans. And it's just amazing that kids, elementary age kids, are learning these concepts related to engineering and science.
All right. Well, you were a judge. What advice do you have for parents who are raising children?
Put your kids in these types of programs. This is what they need to be doing after school and on the weekends. This is what's important. Science and technology, that's the way of the future.
All right. How are you enjoying your retirement?
Very much so. And it gives me time to come out and see things that the kids are doing and other people are doing in the community.
All right. Well, I've been talking with Judge Paula Harrison. All right. I'm here with Dominique. Dominique, what is the toughest thing to do when you're working with Kidgineer?
The hardest thing to do is making sure all the wires are connected.
That's important to remember. Follow those wires. Did you learn anything special today?
That there are lots of different types of robots that you can build. There's not all robots don't have to have certain body parts.
All right, excellent. Well, Dominique, thank you. We'll be right back with more Children's Corner.
Tell us your name and how old you are. Okay. And let's see, he said he liked how the alligator went by snap, because all the kids kept trying to put their fingers in the alligator mouth, even though he told them not to, but they did it anyway. Let's see, everybody introduce yourselves. Go ahead.
I'm Sammy Francois, and I'm 5 years old. And I like about the crocodile because there's a crown gear at the back.
Okay. Why do we call that a crown gear? Do you remember?
Because it looks like a crown.
That's right. Do you know which way gears move? No, which way do gears move? Do you know, Amari? Speak up. Which way do they move? Do they move clockwise, counterclockwise, or do they move up and down?
Counterclockwise.
That's right. Is he right? Okay. Introduce yourself and tell us what you like. Speak up so they can hear you. He's 5, his name is Brian, and he likes the way the alligator snaps. And can you point to something on the alligator? Do you know where the motor is? Do you know what the motor does? It moves the alligator. What's the motor connected to?
Axle.
It's connected to the axle, that's right. Let's see, does anybody know what these are?
Pulleys.
Pulleys, that's right. And now we talked about the alligator snapping, right? What made the alligator know to snap?
When the people was inside, there was snacks.
Okay, don't break
What
it.
even?
So Mara, how does a motion sensor work? I'll let Amari answer it. you, the motion sensor senses the motion. So what we did is our alligator has a motion sensor in his mouth, and when they put their finger in, or when the little man walked by, he knew to open his mouth. You want to show him?
Yeah.
Okay, stand on the side so everybody can see. Here's the little man.
All right.
Okay, stand back. Now, when I start the program, what's making the robot work? What is it connected to?
The computer.
The computer. What is the computer called also?
His brain. The brain.
The brain, right. It tells the robot what to do, right? So first, let me make sure they're connected. Everybody get them a round of applause for knowing all of this.
Yeah, Azaria, did you have fun today?
Yes.
What was the most fun?
Eating cake.
Eating cake. All right. Now, how's that going to help your engineering?
It makes me smarter, and it makes me excited of being an engineer.
That's wonderful, because that sugar does go into your bloodstream and make you more excitable. Yeah. Well, thank you. And we'll be right back with more Kidgineering.
Bye.
Okay, so now what we're going to do, I have to open his mouth a little bit so he can see. Okay, so first nobody should be in front of it, right? Because we don't want it to see you. Let's see. Okay, there's a little man walking by.
Put it in his mouth. Put it in his mouth.
Want to try it again? Let somebody else. Okay, well, good job. Everybody get him a round of applause.
One of the important things that we want you to notice is that the kids not only learn about robotics, but they learn the important vocabulary. So this was not a class where they just played with Legos. They actually learned the technology. They actually learned the terminology related to robotics. And I'm going to prove that to you. So I'm going to ask them some questions, and I'm just going to let them answer. Kidgineers, are you ready to answer questions?
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Yes.
Oh, well, wait a minute. Maybe you need to sing the Kidgineer song so that you can get your energy level together. Stand up. They don't know that you know the Kidgineer song. Everybody ready? Stand up, stand up. 1, 2, ready, sing.
I am a Kidgineer. When I grow up, I'll be an engineer. I am a Kidgineer. When I grow up, I'll be an engineer.
Oh, good job. Okay, so it's very important, you see, that the Kidgineers not only learn how to put the robot together, but they learn the different components of a robot so that they can expand their knowledge.
All right, I'm here with Naya, and she's one of the very first Kidgineers because her mom started the program. Naya, you were in kindergarten when you were a Kidgineer, right?
Yes.
All right, Naya, what is the most fun part of the Kidgineer program?
We did the volcanoes and slime.
Volcanoes and slime. Wow, slime sounds kind of icky. I don't know. What do you like most about slime?
I like that it's gooey and stuff.
Okay. Well, if you could invite other children to join Kidgineers, what would you say to get them to come out and be a part of Kidgineers?
It's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun. Well, Naya, I want to thank you for helping me with my interview today, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Naya Evans, and I'm on I'm having fun on Children's Corner.
Today is with the founder of the Kidgineering program. We have Andrea Evans with us. How you doing, Andrea?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Andrea, what inspired you to create this program?
Well, after learning that by the time children reach 3rd grade, they lose their interest in math and science, I felt compelled to make a difference and start this program. So we started it 3 years ago as a after-school program, and here we are today as a 6-week Saturday program.
What has been your biggest challenge?
Well, the biggest challenge, to be honest, is sort of a good challenge, but it is a challenge because we don't have enough space to have all the kids. So it's really disappointing when we have to have 30 kids on the wait list, but then again, it's great that many people are interested in the program.
All right, where do you want this program to be in 5 years?
Oh, in 5 years, I can see it all over the country and even the world, because all kids need to learn more about STEM and needs to be enriched. And I think it will be a great program to take anywhere.
All right. And of course, finally, can you give us an example of what has been the outcome of your effort? Can you give us a success story?
I can. Now, because the kids are in elementary, it's kind of difficult to say what a true success story would be in terms of them going to college, because the program is pretty young. But we have inspired them, and a lot of kids have come into the program saying they wanted to be football players, and now we tell them they can do both. Now they have had some access to this program, and we know that now they're going to go into engineering. One of our volunteers actually said, and we learned this, that she had to apply for the engineering high school, and she learned a lot just from volunteering in Kidgineer. So because of being a volunteer, she was able to get into this school, and we're very proud of those types of things.
Well, thank you, Andrea Evans, and we're going to go back to some more Kidgineering.
Thank you.
First week we started with the kicking robot. Who remembers what we did with the kick? Who can tell us about the kicker robot? Olivia.
The robot had 2 legs and then a sensor on it, and when you put the ball in front of the sensor, the robot would kick.
Okay. What kind of sensor was connected? Who remembers? Yeah. The motion sensor, that's right. Do you know what the motion sensor does? Hey, did you all hear? She's right. When something gets in front of the motion sensor, the robot knows to move, right? So who remembers rolling the ball? Who did it? Everybody? Some of you didn't. When you rolled the ball, the robot, you missed the kick, right? Why did that happen? Raise your hand. How did that happen?
Because the roll was a little bit off.
Because what?
The roll was a little bit off, and it didn't motion through the sensor.
Right, because you have to it's kind of like playing kickball, right? Sometimes you try to kick the ball, and you may sense it with your eyes and kind of listen, and maybe use your ears for your teammates to say kick it, right? But even when they tell you to kick it, sometimes you may miss it, right? All the kids took turns building these robots, and we're just so proud of them. So everybody give the kids another round of applause.
Hi, my name is Azaya. I'm 5 and I am in kindergarten. See you next week. Bye.
That's okay.
If you're happy and your nose, turn around. If you're happy and your nose, turn around. If you're happy and your nose, if you're happy and your nose, turn around.
Thank you, Ms. Evans, for being a part of the Magic Box, and I'm just impressed with the Kidgineer program.
Well, thanks for having us, and we hope to see you soon and come back.
All right, well, we'll be back next week with some more Magic Box. Until then, bye-bye. This is John Carrington, Children's Corner, and we've had a great time, and I just want to say goodbye until next time.